Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kennedy. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So one thing about me is I love a notes app, okay? I love my notes app. I have so many different types of notes in my phone. But one of the notes that is my pride and joy is my pet peeves slash ick list. I have been compiling this list over the past couple of years throughout my days. Anything that I'm like, oh, that just aggravated me. Oh my God, that just got on my nerves. That is so annoying. That's the ick of mine. I write it down. And these these things are so funny and like oddly specific. So I thought I would make a video just telling you guys what my icks and pet peeves are. Now, these are my icks, things that piss me off, okay? So just take that with a grain of salt. A lot of these are just like either champagne problems or like, why would that make you mad? But it was either a situation that I was in or something that had happened that day that like it just popped in my mind and I wrote it down. I have a pretty long list, so let's just get into it. A lot of these are no explanation needed and some of them do need an explanation, so let's just get into it. The first one, the radio. I grew up in Atlanta, so we had like the Ricky Smiley morning show and stuff, and literally I would be going to school at like 7 o'clock in the morning and the radio would just be on and so loud. It would be men just talking and nagging. Like, I don't know, I just hate the radio so much. Every time I get in the car, it's either completely silent or my music playing and I connect to my phone. In no realm where I'm driving will the radio be on, period. The next one, waiting. Simple as that. I hate waiting, whether it's waiting to get into the club or like waiting to go to dinner, waiting for a reservation. I just hate waiting. Like, let's get into it, you know? The next one, walking into a restaurant and everyone stares at you. What are you looking at? And I think this is so funny because the waiting and walking into a restaurant when everyone's staring at you were back to back. So I probably was like waiting to get into a restaurant, and then whenever I walked in, everyone started staring. Like when you walk into a restaurant and everybody just like turn their head and look at you and the group you're with as if like, what are you looking at, you know? Like, eat your food. The next one is someone trying to talk to me when the music is loud, especially when we're out like at the club and the music is bumping. Why are you trying to have a whole conversation with me right now? Like, leave me alone. Or like if we're in the car and we're in like in the middle of a really good song and someone just starts talking, it's like, just enjoy the music, you know? And then it's like you have to be like, wait, what did you say? Huh? What? Oh, it's so annoying, y'all. Next, slow Wi-Fi. That's self-explanatory. Like, what in the world? Waking up and my dad is on the phone. This is something that gets on my nerves so bad. Whenever I'm at home and I wake up and my dad is literally just yelling on the phone. Mind you, my door is closed and he could be downstairs and he is just yelling, laughing at 8 o'clock in the morning with his friends. It's like, sir, please, like, why? Next one is being hot and or sweating. I literally hate being hot. It's the most annoying thing, especially if it's hot in unconventional places. Like, if I'm at a Darty or if I'm out at a tailgate or something and it's hot, of course, like, it's supposed to be hot in those situations. But if I'm like in class or if I'm in a building or something and it's hot, like, why is it hot? Why is it hot? Why are we inside and it's hot? I hate it so much. Like, I'm the type of person I would much rather be freezing cold than hot. I just like being cold and I'm very much so hot natured. I get hot so easily. I sweat so much. I really do. And what's so annoying about my sweat is majority in my face. Like, I sweat on my nose, on my upper lip. Like, I rarely ever sweat on other parts of my body. So that's why another reason it's just so annoying for me to sweat, because it's like my makeup gets messed up. I'm constantly trying to touch my face. Like if I'm hot in a situation, nobody is going to enjoy the Kennedy that they're around. I just get to be like evil. Next one, when my mom squints while typing on her phone. I think this is more so a ick, but it's like, oh my gosh, like when my mom is on her phone and she's like squinting like this, I'm like, Mom, it's so annoying. And then she like can't do anything else while she's doing that. So like she's stuck just squinting at her phone and it's so locked in. It's honestly like funny, but it's just like a ick. It doesn't necessarily like get on my nerves. It's just like, why are you squinting? Oh my god, like just put your glasses on, you know? Oh my gosh, the next one, you guys, these things, I'm reading them and I'm like, oh my god, these are so annoying. But the next one is when I have heels on and I put lotion on my feet. This is such a rookie mistake. Like, of course your feet need to be moisturized, especially whenever you're putting heels on. But have you guys ever put heels on and your feet are completely oiled up? Your feet just start slipping and sliding. I cannot tell you the amount of times that I've put lotion on my feet and then put heels on and then like my heel strap has broken or something because my feet are sliding so much to the front that like the strap pops. It's the most annoying thing ever. I remember one time specifically, we were having like a day party type of thing and we were just having like a whole weekend for my sister's birthday and we were headed to like a brunch in Atlanta. I lotioned up my feet. I literally had to walk on the bare concrete floor to get my feet to be not greasy anymore. I literally couldn't walk. Like I could not walk in my heels because my feet were slipping and sliding. It's so annoying. The next one. This one is like, you just have to have like common human decency. Like, come on now. When you're at Chipotle or like any other build your own place, so Kava or like Salada or something, and someone points over the glass. First of all, do you know how extra you have to be to completely reach over the glass? Completely reach over the glass to point. Like you could just point right here, and also the glass is there for a reason. It's for sanitary purposes. And also the worker, the Chipotle worker probably doesn't want you to have your fingers in their face. Like just point through the glass. You could tell them what you want. It's okay. When people don't know the words to a song, but they still sing it. My dad does this a lot where he like just mumbles words or like makes up words and it's like, that is not the right lyrics. Now, I will say sometimes whenever I'm a little lit, maybe I could very much so do this as well. But it's just so like, it's just such an ick because you literally are just mumbling words. Especially if like the person really, you could tell that they really love the song, but like they just don't know the words and they're so passionate about it, but like the words are just not right. I just think it's so freaking hilarious and awkward. Like, oh my god. When people who aren't my close friends or family FaceTime me, like if it's someone I met in class or just someone that I don't really talk to on a daily basis and then they FaceTime me, first of all, I'm not answering. Second of all, why are you FaceTiming me? Just text me. Like, what the heck? The next one is so specific, it's insane, but those women in the bathroom club who are selling snacks and things. Now, I don't know if this is just an Atlanta thing. I don't think it is. I feel like I've seen it whenever like I've went out to Arizona or like whenever I was out in Vegas. I feel like they have this too, but it's very common in Atlanta for like clubs to have these women who sit in the bathroom and they have all of these things like hand sanitizer, gum, candy, tampons, like all those types of things, basically like a mini convenience store type of thing set up where you're washing your hands. They have it all over the counters and then the lady is just sitting there and they usually have like a QR code that you can scan for like Cash App or like if you want to buy something. Oh my gosh. Mind you, I can see how it could be helpful. I really do, especially like say you need a tampon or something. I get that, you could grab it. But what I find so annoying is a lot of my experiences, the women have been like trying to talk to you and like trying to get you to get some stuff and like send them money. And especially when I'm lit, like obviously if I'm in the club, in the bathroom, I'm most likely lit. So whenever I'm in there, of course, like I want to talk to everybody, I want to have everything, and I end up spending like $15 whenever I go to the bathroom. It's just like, why? And I talked to a lot of my friends in Alabama, and they don't know what I'm talking about. Like, they've never had that experience. Like, let me know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, those women in the bathroom in clubs that like sit there and have like stuff that you could get. Please let me know if you guys know what I'm talking about. The next one, my hands being dirty. My mom told me that this has been a thing for me ever since I was a baby, but anything on my hands, like whether it's makeup or lotion or food, anything, if my hands are dirty, I can't. Even whenever I'm doing crafts or something, like say I'm doing like making clay or playing with Play-Doh or something, or making slime, I cannot stand my hands being dirty. Oh, it drives me insane. Like, actually, I cannot deal with my hands being dirty at all. The next one, this kind of goes with me being hot and sweating, but sleeping hot. Sleeping in a hot environment, I'll never do that. I can never do that. I don't care if it's negative 16 degrees outside. My room is going to be at least like 68 degrees. I cannot sleep in hot environments. And I feel like this is pretty common, but like, how can you be comfortable sleeping somewhere like that? Like, I just can't. The next one is showering anywhere other than my shower. This is like something that I'm so passionate about. I want to shower at my shower. Now, the only exception of this is my sister's places. My sister's apartment and my other sister's house, I could shower there. Maybe because it's my sister, but any other place, like, I'm not showering there. I'm sorry. Like, showering in hotels, showering in Airbnbs, of course I have to do it, but I hate doing it. It's so icky and a pet peeve of mine. I don't know why, but I just feel like it's gross. And people don't listen to me. Whenever I'm really deep into it and I'm telling a story and people either get on their phone or people like interrupt me or people start talking about something else, or if I'm in a group setting and I'm talking and telling a story and you could tell that nobody is listening to me, I don't know, this may be a little bit annoying of me, but like, what the heck? And I just think it's so like inconsiderate. Like, listen to me. Next one, self-explanatory. Then toilet paper. Absolutely not. When you're really into a song and the person you're with isn't, or they get on their phone. This one irks my nerves so bad. Like, whenever we're doing like a late night car ride, or if we're in the car or something, and I'm like literally singing this song, acting like I'm on stage singing, and I turn to my friends and they're like just sitting there, or they're on their phone, and then I realize I'm the only one that's singing. How disrespectful. What the heck? The next one is hair getting stuck in my necklaces. Oh, like whenever your necklaces have those little like balls of hair that like form over time, that is so annoying. This next one is literally something that like it will ruin my mood. It will ruin my whole day, and I will want to go home. Is when food spills on my shirt or I get something on my shirt. Again, I think this is something that has been a thing for me ever since I was a little girl. Also, I just hate when like people have dirty shirts. Like, I just feel like that's such a nasty thing. Even though, sure, it's probably like food or something, but it's like, why would you want something on your shirt like that? I wish I had my friends here to demonstrate, but every time I get something on my shirt, I'm always like, ah! Like, it's just so annoying. That's why I keep a Tide to Go stick on me. Like clockwork, I have a Tide to Go stick on me at all times. And also, if I don't, I'm going to the bathroom and I'm scrubbing my shirt. That's one thing I will say. Because I hate it so much, if and when I do get something on my shirt, I know how to get it off. It's going to get off. The next one is very self-explanatory. When someone's nose is dirty. Like, you don't feel that. You don't feel that booger. You don't feel that crust. Like, clean your nose. The next one is another self-explanatory one. Warm drinks. I'm sorry. The only type of warm drink that I like is whenever I'm sick and I'm drinking tea. Again, even whenever it's negative 16 degrees outside, I'm always going to get an iced coffee or an iced matcha. I'm never, ever, ever, ever have been a hot coffee drinker. When my water is not ice cold, absolutely not. Whenever any drink that I drink doesn't have ice in it or is lukewarm, oh, I don't know why, but I feel like drinks are supposed to be cold. The next one is so funny, y'all. I literally just type something that pisses me off in the moment and I don't really look at this note thing again. So looking back on these is actually really freaking funny. But the next one is when someone adds water to the soap bottle. I don't know, it just doesn't even feel right. Oh, it's so annoying whenever I go to pump the soap and it literally squirts all over me and it's just water with a little bit of soap. Y'all, I'm like getting heated. I'm like getting heated. I need to calm down. This next one is so like, come on now. When people take forever to unlock the car door, that's self-explanatory. The next one is very specific. When people leave their band on from the club more than 4 hours the next day. Do you know how gross that is? First of all, they're paper, they're wet. So that means that you have wet paper on your arm, especially if you shower, which you're supposed to. Hopefully you showered after you got back from the club. And then it's like, it's just so tacky looking. Like, take the band off. Now, I understand. I've had situations where I'm coming back from the night in the club and we wake up and we go to like Waffle House or something. Now, my band could possibly still be on then, but it's like, if we go out on Saturday night and then Sunday at like 5 o'clock you still have your band on, why? The next one is a major ick. This is not necessarily a pet peeve or anything, but it's definitely an ick. Anyone being on a flyer. I'm sorry. But like, why are you on a flyer? Oh my God. Oh my God. I just think that's so icky, especially if like I know the person. Why are you on a flyer? And for some reason, even more icky to me if it's a girl that's on a party flyer and I don't know why. But it's like, girl, I get it. If you're like a host or something, I get that. I get that. Make your money, get your bag. But I just find that to be an ick. I'm sorry. Someone tying their shoes, and I said, comma, including me. I just think that's such a thing people could get an ick from. Like, whenever you're tying your shoes, you have to bend down and tie your shoes, or you have to like prop your leg up to tie your shoe. Like, oh my God, I just think that's so funny. Like, ew, you have to tie your shoe. I just feel like some of these are very unserious, but like, I hope you guys get what I'm saying. Like, tell me that's not icky. Like, if you see your man bend down and tie their shoe, like. The next one is definitely a ick, definitely a pet peeve, and it's just something that's like, again, human decency. Do better. Take care of yourself. Dirty showers. Why is your shower dirty? Why is your sink dirty? Why is your toilet dirty? Honestly, I should just change this to dirty bathrooms. Like, I feel like the bathroom is such a intimate place. That's where you do so many of your hygienic things. So for it to be dirty, that just means that you're dirty. Am I wrong? Let me know. And the last one for now, because like I've said, this is a continuous list. Commercials. Now, let me say something. My major is advertising. I'm wanting to do things in the realm of like commercials and advertisings and like the production behind that and things like that. But like, if I'm watching a movie, say on Hulu or something, or on Netflix, and then a commercial comes on, or like if I'm really in the depths of a really deep and good TV show and then a commercial comes on, that's the most annoying thing ever. And again, I actually do enjoy, like, this is also another reason why I knew that advertising was the major for me, because growing up, me and my dad used to like die laughing at some of the commercials, because some of the commercials are really funny. I can't even lie. They really are funny, but it's just, they're so annoying. They're just so annoying whenever, especially like when you're into the show that you're watching. Like, Okay, you guys, that is the end of my list. Like I've been saying, this is a continuous list. I'm probably going to add something on it later on today or in the next week. So that's all of the things that I've compiled over the past couple of years. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys like these types of videos. I've never done this type of video before, but I just saw my notes app and I was like, I need to film this video because this is hilarious. Some of these are like really funny. So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. How? That's another egg. Trying to get a thumbnail. Oh my gosh. Bye, y'all.